Hello everyone and welcome back to Painting with Martin. Today we're taking a look at another 40k assembly video, and we are looking at the Space Marine. We actually painted the Space Marine previously on the channel. Now we're taking a look at how to assemble it. For this assembly instructions, or whatever you want to call it if you're assembling it with me, you actually need a kind of like small little hobby knife or some pliers to get rid of the extra plastic on the sprue here, and a little bit of patience. I could recommend you to bring a little bit of glue next to you just in case, as a backup. It's rarely needed, but just in case. Also, you see here you've got one head here and another head here that are two variants. You obviously can't fit two of the same heads on the same model, so you're gonna have to figure out if it's gonna go helmet on or helmet off. But let's get started. Normally when I do this, I try to see there is a little thing here, right here, that don't cut off the whole thing by the base of the foot here, or the feet here, because then it's not going to work. So here, first of all, I try to take this one off here, cutting it out, and then I can take it off and I can wiggle it around, turning it around, and it's easy like that. Then I go immediately to the next one. I do the same thing. One and two, and turn it around. Easy. I try to take out all of these at the same time. So for example, the head here, it's already coming out a little bit, so I'm going to take it off as such, placing it aside because otherwise it can spin around and get out of control, and I don't want that. With these ones, you just take them off, leaving the other head here in place, and then we've got another one here, another arm, shoulder pads, we've got the jetpack as such, dropped here, and then finally we've got the gun, and the gun can be a little bit tricky to get off, so that's why I'm using these like very sharp knife, and then because you don't want to bend things around too much. As such, and we go like this. And after this one oh yeah, I almost forgot the base here. Done, almost done here. So I'm leaving this empty sprue at the side, and then I go through the model and look at any mold lines or plastic residue pieces. So for example here, I see a little piece, I cut it off before I assemble the figure. And here as well, there's a little bit left. Try to make sure that it's as clean as possible, to make sure that, yeah, well, there's a little bit here left, so to make sure that it looks clean when you are going to paint it, and you don't have these mold lines. You're going to have to cut away them then. So when this one is done, we are then going to go through to assemble the figure. I always start with the easiest part, which is the main body, and you can't go wrong here because you've got these little plastic bolts and these little holes, and they go straight into it, and you simply put them together as such. Like I said, it's supposed to be, yeah, right. I was just kidding myself. Did it actually go wrong, this one? No, can't be. I'm not very good at these things, so please make fun of me in the comments. I really appreciate that. And then we simply put them together as such. We squeeze them in, and you'll hear a little click or a little sound. Probably, I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but they put together really easy. It wasn't that bad. Then after this one, I'm going straight for the jetpack. And jetpack is just simply put it back on at the top, and sometimes you need to wiggle it in place. There you go. And making sure that everything is in place. Sometimes you need to squeeze in a little bit harder than expected. And then we got the left hand shoulder pad, like this. Then we've got the gun gun is going to be going here, as such, going like that. And then we've got the other gun here, the other shoulder piece of armor going like this. And then finally we've got the head, and of course you can see the head doesn't go in, and therefore you're going to have to take off the plastic little sprue here left over with a little bit of a hobby knife, as I have it here. This time you have to use a little bit of force to get it all good. Once you've got this one, you put the head in place, making sure that you turn it in the right direction, and it fits in perfectly. You can orient it to a side of your choice. I usually prefer to just keep it like a little bit angled like this. And then once it's done, you actually put in the entire figure onto the base, and you can't really go wrong here. It's like the right hand goes into the right hand shoes, and you're just gonna have to wiggle it into it. Sometimes it goes really smooth, as it did today, and there we go. Sometimes there are mold lines, or like there's a little bit of space in between, and that means you're going to have to use some glue. You can do so if you really want to, but this is a basic way of actually assembling a Space Marine as such. As you can see, I had some minor issues, and you might have some minor issues as well, but if you follow this quick step-by-step video, you're going to have no problems, and a lot less problems than me. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like and some comment if you thought what I did was funny, bad, or anything fun, like anything you just want to say. I really appreciate it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.